This is Jim Wyatt, the Tennessean, and Mike Munchak finally hired some guys on his coaching staff on Thursday after what had been an off-season of departures. 4 guys fired in the past couple of weeks. Today, Mike Munchak hired 3 new coaches, shifted a lot of guys around on the staff, and certainly hopes this unit, this coaching staff, will do a lot better job in 2013 of maximizing the potential on this roster after really the team underachieved in about every category during a 6-10 2012 season, where the special teams was about the only positive thing you could talk about. New with the Titans, Shawn Jefferson at wide receivers coach, Sylvester Croom at running backs coach, George Henshaw at tight ends coach. He also did some shuffling that I mentioned. Dave Ragone now the quarterbacks coach after being receivers coach previously. Chet Parlavecchio, the new linebackers coach after previously being an assistant special teams coach. And Nate Kasser, the new special teams coach after previously being an offensive line assistant. Will these moves be good? Time will tell. I think the addition of Shawn Jefferson is a good one. Certainly he's best known for his development of Calvin Johnson in Detroit. I've talked to some people up there already and say that he's a player he's a coach that players respect and will play hard for. Jim Schwartz relieved him of his duties at the end of the season, or at least didn't renew his contract. But you talk to people in Detroit and they say he's a guy that certainly gets the most out of his players. Sylvester Croom got a great track record. Former head coach at Mississippi State. Used to coach Barry Sanders earlier in his career. Coach Steven Jackson early in his career. Talked to him today. Already looking forward to working with Chris Johnson. I think that's a good hire. The other one, George Henshaw, people remember him from his days with the Titans previously. Hasn't worked in 5 years. Certainly was looking forward to getting back into coaching, and Mike Munchak welcomed him back in. The other moves, Dow Loggins is going to remain offensive coordinator of this team. I do think that's the right move. I think Dow Loggins certainly put in a tough spot at the end of the 2012 season, taking over Chris Palmer's offense, taking over a team that was really banged up on the offensive line, and the Titans just didn't get it going. But you couldn't blame Dow Loggins for all those problems. So I think Dow Loggins deserved a chance, and he's going to get it. Ragone thinks he's a good quarterbacks coach. I've always heard good things about him as a receivers coach. He certainly gets a quarterback's job. Nate Kasser, he takes over for Alan Lowry, who produced the one positive part of this team in 2012. So he's got a tough act to follow. I don't think Alan Lowry deserved to lose his job, but Mike Munchak felt like he needed a change in that room, and now Nate Kasser's got a chance to see what he can do. Chet Parlavecchio is a high-energy guy. Really like his attitude and what he brings to the team. But again, that's an area where the team performed well in 2012. We'll see if Chet Parlavecchio can keep it going. We won't really know how these staffs, how things play out, what kind of production they'll get, whether they're the right moves, the wrong moves, until the 2013 season's over with. But at least Mike Munchak finally has something to show for the last 3 weeks, other than dismissing coaches.